Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of War of the Visions. What turned out to be a happy Wednesday turned out to be a terrible Wednesday because I just finished recording the video, which what I'm doing now is I'm reshooting it. And the file was corrupt once again. Now I don't know why my software does this every so often, but it decided to do it on the day that it would have been really nice if I captured the footage. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to go to obtain so that way people can see. Obtain. There she is. Obtain. This is obtained, and this is, wait a second, let's see. Obtain and descending, meaning I just got this and I just got this. And to prove that I got those from my free summons, it is not there anymore. So I got Lucia and Mashady. I was so happy. The video was so good. It was shot so well in terms of everything I wanted to talk about, and it was done in a smooth manner and everything like that. And then I got 2 URs popped out on that one banner, or one 10x pull. Lucia came home on the very first UR, and then Mashady came on the second one. I was actually thinking Keto Fate, and I think a lot of people will be really upset, maybe salty, and maybe some people will be happy. I don't know. But nevertheless, Lucia finally came home and is joining the team. And now that we're here, let's just talk about the new banners. First and foremost, Orlando and Ramza are going to be on their own returning banners. But one thing to keep in mind is we are given the opportunity to summon Scion of the House. And this gives agility 15% to the entire party when maxed. This is by far one of the best stats in my honest opinion for the entire game. When you increase speed for your team, they pretty much just keep taking turns, or perhaps taking extra turns over time. Very, very powerful effect. However, majority of us probably won't be able to get this card in terms of getting maxed. But again, like always, I recommend at least trying to get it to 2 stars if possible. And of course, the other banners are still here. And that's that. Let's go ahead and talk about the shop. In the mock shop, there's really not a whole lot to actually talk about because they didn't really give us anything new, right? This shop is still the original Part 2 event shop and nothing there, so nothing exciting. But let's talk about the actual shop itself, which has quite a few number of things that I really want to highlight. In the collaboration shop, it's the same, but in the second collaboration shop, they give us the chance to buy Ramza pack again for 5,000 gems. Then you can get the trainings for Orlando again with 5,000 gems. This is kind of the interesting thing. It's going to give us pretty much 15 recipes of Sage Hat. Now obviously it's for 1,000 normal gems. You get some books. I don't think this is really worth it, but it is interesting note that they're releasing this pack. If you were to convert this into actual gold, it's roughly, maybe say 20 million for the 15 recipes. You can again convert your energy and simply get gold and just buy those up in the shop when you see them pop up for gold. Personally, I don't recommend spending your gems this way. But for those of you who want to, you know, I can't stop you. They did give us get 1 copy of this card, but in order to get to the Star 2, you need 50 shards, which they did give us 2. It is what it is. For those of you who want to finish Ramza and Orlando, now's your opportunity to spend some gems to finish it off. Let's talk about the 6-month anniversary countdown Part 2 shop. I actually didn't buy this last time around. I thought about it, maybe I should have, because they're giving us another opportunity. Again, they're giving us free energies, and thank you Gumi, thank you Square for really thinking the fact that we are farming extra hard and giving us lots of large potions is very nice. So that's definitely a thumbs up. Make sure you buy these for gold. Anytime you see for gold is worthy of buying. I think this is very interesting. They give us UR selector for shards, and for 1,000 pay gems, that's pretty solid. I think this is a great idea, right? Anytime in gacha games you want something, chances are you're not gonna get it. But this is really, really good. I'm always a big advocate for selector tickets, especially, you know, roughly few months in, maybe 6 months or a year into the lifespan of the game. It's a great time to release this. And I think for people who are spending money, it's going to really make them happy. Because even if you spend 2,000 paid tickets or paid gems, and you summon, you get the guaranteed UR, you're not guaranteed the UR that you want. So for half the price, and you get 40 shards, and you get a rainbow sphere out of it, solid deal. Good job again on that one. And make sure you buy these packs, at least the ones you need. Definitely recommend 100% on the growth hack. 500k, you get 100, 100, 100, great deal. And of course, Happy Wednesday means Wotv. I'm still a little bummed out. My Super Happy Wednesday was really good, and unfortunately, corrupt files, there's nothing you can do about things like that, right? Nothing you can do about it. And also, don't forget, it's JP/Experience Farming Day for your normal. And people are already farming pretty diligently, so just another way to get more items. But remember, you don't have to farm all over the place. Just pick a map, you know, of the same rarity, of course, right? If you're farming purple things, just pick one map, doesn't matter. Preferably something that you can get a lot of those Elcris from, right? And then you can just exchange the other items in the exchange shop to save you a lot of time. So again, something to think about when you're farming. Now, this is important, but before we get to that deep dive, deep dungeon, they did extend an extra day on the limited time deleted. So thank you for that. I think it was a good touch because they didn't have to, right? Because what happened with their server was, you know, technically speaking, out of their control. Just like how I lost my file, which is out of my control. I guess it's not ironic, but pretty coincidence. Now let's talk about the Midnight Deep. Midnight Deep. Let's call it Deep Dungeon. Let's call it what it is. 10 floors. The bosses, level-wise, the final one is 80, which is not, at least it's not 99 like in the Porcelain Tower. So I don't know how hard these units are, but at least I think most of us can beat this beat this entire dungeon. You get the sword, and then one thing I noticed is that you get some nice rewards with that sword. And let's see here. 10th floor, you get the selector ticket. Okay, I need to stop doing that. And then this is new, Ice Magasites, but I think you can farm those in Chocobo dungeons. And one thing though I noticed is when you turn on the EX, you do have to farm these things. I'm imagining these slimy fluids are gonna be the ones that are needed to power up that sword everyone's gonna get. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to be farming Chocobo Expedition quite a bit for that, because there is no monk shop. We just saw there's nothing in the monk shop because there's no medals to be earned, right? So you can't exchange it. I'm not a fan of that, so for me that's a thumbs down, because I don't want to farm this over and over. I don't enjoy farming harder content repeatedly. I'm not a fan of that concept. So it is what it is. End of the day, it's just the way it's designed. And the good thing is it only costs energy, right? And we have plenty of energy, or at least most of us. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll stream and do my deep dive on stream, you know, so that way people can help me out, so to speak, because I hate to do these things by myself. And little interaction doesn't harm anyone. Unfortunately, my long, nice video usually are ended on a good note. This time I can't summon anything, and again, I do apologize. Although it's out of my control, it still makes me sad-faced. But I think that's all the time I have for this video. There was plenty of things to talk about, but I'd rather you guys go and start farming and, you know, just keep at it, keep working on those units. I hope you guys have better luck than I did on that specific 10x free pull, and I hope you have really good luck on all your subsequent free pulls. Getting 2 UR units in one pull and not have it on recording, it is a sad thing. And on top of it, I did get Lucia. Man, oh well. Tears, 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 right? Remember, time is your most valuable resource, so use it wisely. As always, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Nashtaters out. Peace.